Yes, my viewers and subscribers, what's up, what's up? A blessed day to you all. Welcome back to the channel, my beautiful Sports to the Bone family. Alright, my peeps, so coming up in this one, we see where the former West Indies captain, the Tiger from out of Guyana, is set to step down from his role as head coach of the USA under 19 women's team after the World Cup. So we're going to go through that article, my peeps. It's just the other day I was talking about it and I was saying Shivnarine Chanderpaul is a man of principle, and I could see him saying to them, listen, I will try to see out this see you guys through the World Cup, since that we have qualified, and then I will be stepping down. I didn't have any inside information, but I just figured that, you know, that probably is a route, and it could be a case where he will be a... Anyway, let me not go down, let me not get too excited where that is concerned first. Subscribe if you're not yet, if you have not yet subscribed, my peeps. I'm going to go through this article here. So the article is saying former West Indies batter Shivnarine Chanderpaul will step down as the head coach of the USA's senior women's and under 19 teams after the inaugural ICC Under 19 Women's World Cup in South Africa. They say USA Cricket announced in a statement on Wednesday. So that is earlier today. So today is Wednesday the 21st. Right, 2022. So earlier this morning, the announcement came. So this is what the representative from the body had to say, and I quote: "It is really unfortunate that Chanderpaul has intended to part ways with the current role as head coach after the Under 19 World Cup. His experience as a player and his expertise as a coach are of immense value." Here, that is experience as a coach and expertise. His experience as a coach and expertise, they are of immense value. They went on to say, and it had started to show results in his early stint as coach of the USA women's team. They say USA Cricket governing body is trying to stabilize from the few losses since its inception in 2018, as half dozen coaches, few administrators and few selected independent directors have departed, and to lose Shivnarine Chanderpaul at this juncture is a big loss for USA Cricket, no doubt about that. That was said by an unnamed source out of the board that was representing the board there. So they say last week the USA Cricket had announced the Under 19 women's team for the World Cup, and the new development for the World Cup, you know, the new development has come in as a massive surprise for the board. Remember, just last week, my viewers and subscribers, I told you that, you know, they announced their squad, and Shivnarine Chanderpaul was saying that he's definitely looking forward to going to taking the ladies into South Africa to take part in the tournament and thing. They say USA Cricket Hall of Famer Jatin Patel said, and I quote, "We already have half a dozen renowned head coaches disconnected from the national teams since the new board is in place, and I doubt if Shivnarine Chanderpaul will renew his contract after the Under 19 World Cup in South Africa." He went on to say, "I had a word with Shivnarine Chanderpaul's manager, and he has confirmed that he will not consider extending or renewing Chanderpaul's contract after the Women's Under 19 World Cup." So, boy, my viewers and subscribers, as I said, Shivnarine Chanderpaul is a man of principle. So I had indicated that I didn't think he would have said, all right, you know, let him just step away and just leave them like that. I was figuring that he would probably, see that the team would already qualify for the World Cup, he would have said that, listen, I'm going to go into the World Cup with the team, and then I'm going to step aside. No, listen to me carefully, and I know people going to go away and say that I say Shivnarine Chanderpaul is going to be the next West Indies coach. I did not say any such thing. Listen what I'm going to say. Same thing that I have been saying from the other day. It could be a case where Shivnarine Chanderpaul put his thing into the West CWI, and they say, listen, we're considering you. We want you to be the head coach. What is the situation with the USA team? Probably the argument, listen to the word, probably, maybe the argument went along this line from Shivnarine Chanderpaul. All right, CWI, listen, I have a contract with the USA team. We have qualified for our first World Cup. and I am not going to leave them hanging like this. So if you guys are able to name an interim coach until the end of the until the end of the Under-19 World Cup, then I will definitely take up that position. As I said, I don't know. This is the same thing that I have been saying for over a week now. It could be that, or it could just be a case where, from an administrative point of view, where the USA cricket is concerned, probably Shivner and Chanderpaul thinks that, you know, his service is no longer needed there. There's other options outside of West Indies cricket, or he's probably, maybe somebody has reached out to him from a franchise. I don't know my piece, but I am leaning towards Chanderpaul probably taking up the West Indies job. You understand? So that is my opinion. The comment section is open. You can go ahead in the comment section and let me know. You see, the other day when we heard that Chanderpaul was going to continue as the USA coach, you know, that is why I did not jump out and say that Chanderpaul is not, and Chanderpaul will never be West Indies coach because he signed for USA. I didn't say that. I see a couple of people floating around that Chanderpaul will not be West Indies coach. I said he will not be the coach, at least not now. And see, the door is still open. Well, I don't know, my peeps. I said that it's a possibility that you know, by the end of this week into next week, they are going to name a coach. It could be an interim coach. You understand? The fact that Chanderpaul is still under contract, they are not going to name him as the coach. So if it is the case that they want him as a permanent or as a long-term person, then they're probably going to name an interim coach to work with the team for the January, for next month's series against Zimbabwe, and probably the South Africa series. And then, you know, if Chanderpaul is going to be the man, then he will start fresh after that. As I said, I am just bringing you the information, my viewers and subscribers. You can go ahead and let me know exactly what you think about all of this in the comment section. Do you all think that Shivner and Chanderpaul is stepping aside because the news coming from CWI is that he is the man and he is the one that they want? Comment section is open. As I would have said, the other few coaches that I am thinking of outside of Shivner and Chanderpaul, probably Curtly Ambrose, and don't know if they would want to try with Andre Coley. You understand? He would have coached for West Indies at the youth level. He would have coached Jamaica Scorpions. Or I see people asking for for coaches from overseas. We got a chance to see Carl Hooper recently. Some people probably falling in love with Carl Hooper all over again, wanting him to take up that job. So I just wanted to jump on here, my viewers and subscribers, and give you the information and leave you guys in the comment section to let me know whether or not you all think Chanderpaul is going to be the man, and that is why he's not renewing his contract. Sports to the bone. Keeping you informed, my peeps. Remember to hit that subscribe button if you have not yet subscribed. Big up on yourselves, eh?